school would definitely know. Seeing that there was no time, Suho asked Ju-kyung to hide in his bed. He had just covered himself with a blanket when they rushed in, but Sojun wasn't there. At this time, Suho's classmates also came to visit him. They looked at him for a while, then insisted on lifting his blanket to see, which made Suho extremely scared. Ju-kyung was also trembling in fear under the blanket. On the other side, after Ju-kyung's younger brother came out, he met the goddess he had a crush on. It was obvious that Go-woon didn't like him very much, so Ju-kyung's younger brother started begging for Go-woon's sympathy. Just then, Sojun walked over. Go-woon saw Sojun and called out to brother. This surprised Ju-kyung's younger brother. He didn't expect that the two of them were siblings. He had previously thought that Go-woon was Sojun's girlfriend, so he used every means to target Sojun. He even stuck Sojun's picture on a punching bag and punched it every day. Ju-kyung's younger brother didn't expect that Sojun would be the one who liked his older sister. Sojun told him to give up on this idea. Sojun said that Go-woon didn't like him at all, but Ju-kyung's younger brother had lost his shame and said that he only liked Go-woon. Before leaving, he said goodbye to Sojun, which made Sojun extremely angry. Go-woon hung his underwear around the brother's neck and then left. The hospital room was very noisy. They were eating and playing around. This really made Ju-kyung helpless. When they saw Sojun return, they rushed over to greet him and started crying bitterly. At this time, the classmates took out their underwear from their pockets, which turned out to be leopard print pants. Then they put them on their heads and praised how beautiful the pants were. The curly-haired guy saw Suho sweating and wiped it for him. Suho said he could wipe it himself. The curly-haired guy immediately asked to wipe Suho's feet. Suddenly, the curly-haired guy noticed that Suho was wearing pink socks. This scared them. The curly-haired guy said Suho's legs were too soft and asked if he liked pink. Sojun seemed to understand something. To save the situation, he told these friends to go home quickly, but they said they wanted to stay here for the night out of loyalty. This scared Ju-kyung, and in the end, they were all chased away by Sojun. Sojun also followed them outside. Ju-kyung saw that everyone had left and immediately stood up. She didn't even have time to put on her shoes before running away. After Sojun and Suho were discharged from the hospital, they sat down together on the bench to rest. Suddenly, a cigarette butt was thrown at their feet. At this time, a fat uncle came over. Thinking that he was alone, Sojun boldly stood up and criticized him. Suddenly, a group of people got out of the car, and Sojun immediately felt danger. The fat uncle told Sojun to come over to him. Sojun was about to leave when Suho stopped him. Suho said to let him handle this matter. Seeing Sojun standing up and running away, Suho panicked and wanted to run after him. Luckily, Sojun still had a conscience and came back. After a chase, they finally caught up, but Sojun and Suho accidentally fell into the manure pit. Just like that, the two of them were covered in chicken feces all over their bodies. The uncles didn't step forward to hit them because they were too stinky. They just mocked the two of them a few sentences and then hurriedly left. Suho blamed Sojun for not standing firm. A moment later, the two of them sat on a cart, laughing at each other for looking so pathetic. After Sojun followed Suho home, they ate instant noodles together. After eating the noodles, they still weren't full, so they added more rice to the noodles. It tasted delicious. Suddenly, the phone rang and Suho hurriedly answered the phone. Sojun said it was his phone. Sojun also told Suho that it seemed like Sujin liked him, so Ju-kyung didn't want to make their relationship public.